Hey guys, it's Kathleen with Thrifty Britches. I have got a what sold video, and this is kind of a different what sold video for me. This is all of the items, or these are all of the items that sold for me from the vintage Christmas sale that I went to a couple of weeks ago, where it was a hoarding situation, but I was able to nab a lot of really good new and in the box vintage items with a definite emphasis on the Christmas items. So I just wanted to kind of do a recap of what has sold in the last couple of weeks. And I still have a lot more listed and a couple of items that I still have to get up and listed as well. So I did not thrift for the last 2 weekends because of the holiday. We traveled out of state and it was just really family time. And so it wasn't a time that I was going to be schlepping around to estate sales and yard sales and things like that. So I'm really anxious to get back into it next weekend. But in the meantime, I figured I would drop a video letting you know exactly what had sold. So if you remember, this sale was the last day of a sale. I want to say it was either a 3 or a 4-day estate sale. And it was overwhelming, the amount of stuff that was in the house. And on the last day of the sale, they were just really wanting to unload everything. They were making deals like fill up your entire car for $100, fill up a truck for $150. It was crazy. So I was able to get 3 full bags of items, and I only paid $45 for all of those items. I figure my cost of goods conservatively is $1 an item, and honestly I think it's probably a little bit less than that, but we're going to go with that just because it's a lot easier for calculation purposes to do it that way. So I'm going to just jump right into it. Okay, so one of my favorite pickups from this sale were these Happy Tappers. They are Hallmark keepsake dancing, singing types of ornaments, and they're really unique in that you connect them and they will sing and dance in unison with each other once they're connected. So I found 4 of them that were brand spanking new with the tags. They were from 2013. The first one to sell was a little bit more of a desirable one. He is the reindeer. I don't know if he's rare. I don't know what the deal is. I just know he sold really quickly for $50. And again, I paid $1 for him. Now, I also sold 2 others of the not as desirable as the reindeer type of Happy Tappers. They were the snowman and the elf. And so I lotted them up together, and the pair of them sold on offer for $58. OMG, guys, look at this comp. I did not see any solds when I listed that pair of Happy Tappers, and now I just see this sold for $149.95, and I want to scream, but that's the way it goes sometimes. You win some, you lose some. All things considered, I still did pretty good considering I only paid $1 for him, but holy Hannah, I wish I would have waited a little longer. I have one more left. It is another snowman. So I want to say I listed him higher, like $48 or $50, but I was thinking that I'm going to have to lower him. I just don't think he's going to go as high as the reindeer. I know he's not going to go as high as the reindeer, and I want to kind of get him out of the old inventory during Q4 for Christmas. Okay, I also picked up a ton of these Hallmark keepsake family tree accessories, I guess. And so this is a pack of 5 frames, brand new in the box, from 2003. And these are actually 2 of the exact same frames that I sold. So I sold both of them for $12 a piece. So again, $1 cost of goods a piece, $12. Yes, I will do that all day long. I've still got a ton more that are listed. I want to say I probably got around like 15 of these keepsake ornament type things. She just had tons of them hanging around. Okay, next this is probably one of my favorite pickups, but one of the pickups where I kind of wasn't sure whether I was going to grab it or not, because this was one of the few items that had condition issues, because since she was a hoarder, there was a lot of cockroach poop in it. It wasn't like, didn't see a lot of evidence of rodents or anything like that. Nothing was nibbled, but there was definite cockroach poo inside of this. And so I ended up having, and it was brand new in the box. So I ended up taking everything out of the box, and luckily it was all contained on the box. And I just opened up the box, scrubbed it down, took photos of everything, put the box back together, put this item back in. It was all still like zip tied together. The power cord was in its original box. I mean, this was brand spanking new. Anyway, this was a Gemmy 1996 Douglas fir talking tree, and this sold for $55. I think I had it listed for like $65, maybe even $70, and I took an offer of $55 just because I was really concerned about the condition issues of the box. So again, dollar cost of goods, $55 sale. That was a good sale. All right, these next couple of items are Enesco Precious Moments Mermaid of the Month figurines, I guess you would call them. And they're really, really cute. They're very sparkly. Obviously, as you would expect from the name, there is one per month. I was hoping to find all 12. I did not find all 12. I found 5 of them. 3 of them have already sold. They were all brand new and in the package. And I learned from watching Gemini Thrifts with Tina that a lot of the precious moments aren't really worth picking up, but if you find something that has to do with months, that's usually a sign that it's going to be something pretty decent to pick up. And so I did a quick comp search when I was at the sale, and sure enough, these things sell. I mean, they sell for about between $20 and $25 a piece, but at a dollar cost of goods, that's a great return as far as I was concerned. And these 3 sold pretty quickly. So the 3 that I sold were, I sold September for $19.50. I sold February for $20. And then I sold July full price for $22. And I didn't mention in the beginning, but I do not ever pay for shipping. So all of these, buyer pays the shipping as well. Okay, next was another fast flip. This sold within 24 hours of me having listed it. This is an Avon Talking Tommy Snowman, brand new and in the box. He had 0 condition issues. There was nothing to speak of. I was so excited to find him. This person whose sale it was, she had apparently been really into Avon because there was just a ton of Avon, and Avon is not really something that I know a whole lot about, but I did know that the Christmas stuff usually does pretty good. And by that I mean, like, you know, the Christmas advent calendar. I did find a calendar which is countdown to Christmas, and that hasn't done crap, to be honest with you. But when I did a quick comp scan of Tommy the Talking Snowman, he looked pretty decent, and sure enough, he sold overnight for $48. So I had to let Lillian. She hinders the filming process at times, particularly when she barks at anything that walks by in the window. So anyway, this is a brand new in the box Lennox just jingle ornament. I figured I would try and sell it, and if it didn't sell, I would just stick it on my tree. But it sold pretty quickly for $4. So I found these Scooby-Doo Cartoon Network new and in the box ornaments. One of them was just a traditional Christmas ornament with Scooby-Doo. I think he was building a snowman. And then I found 2 boxes of these mini ornaments. And so I decided to lot these 2 mini ornaments up together, and they sold within just a couple of days for $14. The full-size one is still listed. I think I have it listed for like $8 or $10. Next, I sold 1 of 3 of these vintage Hallmark fairy types of ornaments. They are like fiber optic or something, and I kind of went back and forth as to whether I should lot them together or part them out, but you know, Commonwealth Picker always says, when in doubt, part it out, and so I did. So 1 of them sold, and she sold for $8. So I have the other 2 listed for either $12 or $10. I can't remember which. I picked up 2 of these new and in the box Briar horse ornaments. This is Santa's Wild Ride. It is from 2004. They do not knock your socks off, but again, I knew she was making deals, so I just threw it in the bag, brand new and in the box. Plus it's Briar, that's got to be a good thing. And they did. They both sold really quickly for $8 a piece. I also threw in my bag this Gemmy snowman. I think he's called the Abominable Snowman. Merry Monsters, and he is so stinking cute. He like bounces around and he sings songs and everything. He's adorable. Again, paid only $1 for him and he sold for $25. Okay, I saw this Mr. Christmas and I was super stoked because I love picking up Mr. Christmas. And then I got it home and I was like, oh, it's from 2022 and it's from Walmart. So I was kind of surprised that it sold as high as it did. They don't make it anymore. That definitely helps. It was brand new in the box. It looked like the song sheets that went with it had kind of come out of their holder. But other than that, everything was still zip tied together, ready to rock and roll, brand new in the cardboard and everything. So I listed it for $44 and that's exactly what it sold for. So I was super stoked about that. I'll tell you what, I do love picking up Mr. Christmas, but it's a real pain in the butt to ship. I'm always super paranoid that it's just going to get rattled around in shipping and end up not working when they get it. So fingers crossed, because I just shipped that out a couple of days ago. I also threw in my box these Smith & Hawken Snowflake Garland, new and in the box, because I thought they lit up. I thought they were the ones that were like the snowflakes that you plug in and they light up and they're beautiful and they sell really high. No such luck. These are the ones that are sold at Target. They're the cheapies. But in spite of that, they still sold for $12. Okay, and then these last 2 items are not Christmas items, but I did get them at this Christmas sale, and they are 2 sealed, new and in the box, Ravensburger puzzles. So the first one is this Eiffel Tower one that is a 3D puzzle. And then the second is smaller and it's a 150 piece beach island puzzles. I always pick up Ravensburger puzzles if they are new and in the box. They always sell. They just moved for me, and both of these sold within just a week of having listed them. Now they did sell as part of a bundle. So the Eiffel Tower I had listed for 16, so I sold that for 13. And then the Beach Island puzzle was listed for 7, and so that sold for $5.50. Okay guys, that is everything so far that has sold from that sale 3 weeks ago. That is a total of 19 items, and again, I'm using a $1 cost of goods estimate. Probably it's a little bit lower than that, for a total cost of goods of $19. Not hard to do that math. All 19 items sold for $438. And if you take out fees of 13%, that's $65.70 in fees, which leaves me with a profit of $353.30. And there is still more listed and still more to be listed. So I love a sale like that, when you just walk in and you can just sense that the people running the estate sale are like, just fill a bag, we're going to make you a deal. Those are my absolute favorite kind of sales, and this is exactly why. You can just get everything at such a low cost of goods and just make such a nice profit. Okay guys, that is everything for this real quick vintage Christmas what sold video. Let me know in the comments if you like these types of videos. I haven't done a what sold video in a hot minute because, first of all, they're so labor intensive, and second of all, they don't seem to get as many views. So I feel like the thrift with me types of videos are a lot more popular, but let me know if you feel different in the comments. And as always, if you like this kind of content, please consider joining my channel. Just hit the subscribe button down below. Throw us a comment, hit the like button, or hit the bell notification, and then you will get notified every time I upload a video. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving, and I hope Q4 is doing fabulous for you, and I will catch you next time. Bye guys!